What's up? It's the Brunch Breakdown. Didi out here in Los Angeles. Chris and Dan are in Pittsburgh. Today on the show, we're talking burger wars with McDonald's. I don't know if you were living under a rock and you haven't seen the McDonald's CEO try this burger, but yeah, we're going to talk about that. We've got the Tampa Bay Airport. No pajamas rule. They've already banned another thing. We'll talk about that too, but they are now banning pajamas. And they got put on like the top 10 airports list. So they are really feeling themselves. So we're going to talk about that. We've got some snacks topic that Chris wants to talk about. And we've got, I don't know, we got beer. We got music. We got a bunch of random things that are going to come off our chest in a couple minutes. We got a lot. It's the Brunch Breakdown. Dan, let everybody know where they can find this.
Anywhere podcasts are available, you can find the Brunch Breakdown. We're there. We promise. If we're breaking that promise, you let us know. We fix it. See, it's that easy. So anywhere you like to listen to podcasts, which if you choose to listen to a podcast in some obscure network, good on you, but we prefer you don't. It's just that simple. Okay, a new episode comes out each and every Wednesday. So make sure you are following the page, the brand, the channel. Follow it, subscribe to it, so the episode comes right to you each and every Wednesday morning. Full video episodes as well available on our YouTube page, our Facebook page, and right in the Spotify app. If you like to listen on Spotify, the video is right there for you. Don't have to go anywhere different. You can check out the video on Spotify. When, where, why, how? I won't answer the last two, but noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, and on demand anytime you'd like to watch. After that, wherever we're on social media, at Brunch Breakdown. And the sounds of brunch, gonna be extra good this week, I think. Stay tuned to find out why. But what is the sounds of brunch is what we're listening to each week. We leave last week's songs on there. It gets updated each and every Friday exclusively to Spotify. So head over to Spotify, search Sounds of Brunch, and you're welcome in advance.
Beautiful. Chrissy Fit, get it off your chest.
I would love to, and I'm going to share my screen for this one, boys.
Share screen brunch or
visual
or chest. Wow, this is rare.
.com/brunch breakdown.
I think, this. I mean,
promoting the video pod. There you go, video pod right now.
We're gonna listen. Boy. We're gonna listen to something together. Didi and Dan, I sent this to them earlier in the week because I think I found the dumbest post on Instagram
in history,
in all of Instagram. Yeah. I think this is the dumbest one I've ever seen. So we're going to play it. If you can get to the video, would highly recommend you get to the video. If you can't, I'll just let you know that this is a post by someone named Spencer. And the caption is, "Best decision I made was to move away from my hometown." And then on this video at the very top, it says, "The truth about Miami, ... Okay, let's listen together.
Pennsylvania, growing up for the first 19 years of my life, I saw one Lamborghini.
Does that sound weird to you guys?
Does sound a little weird, yeah.
Does sound weird.
Let's try it again.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Still not working.
Yeah.
Sometimes this happens. Producer Chris on the back end. Let's try it again.
We're fighting through.
We got this. We got nothing but time, baby.
Growing up for the first 19 years of my life, I saw one Lamborghini ever. Everything else I saw was a beat rust bucket type of car, which makes me think this is what I'm frequently seeing. If there's only one Lamborghini out of everybody in Pittsburgh, my thought was it must be really hard to be successful. But then I come down to Miami and there's a Lamborghini every turn that you take. So I start to think maybe it's not hard to be successful. If this many people can do it, then I can do it too. I just need to figure out what they know, do what they do, and I can have what they have. So getting to a place where you frequently see things that are elevating your thought process and making you think bigger and making you also realize that it's really not that hard. It is hard, but it's simple. You just have to work hard and not quit. That's what your frequency is, what you frequently see means to me. See, when I live.
Okay, guys, there's a lot.
We
there
we shouldn't just clear the menu and just talk about this for an hour because
there's a lot to unpack here. Okay,
yeah.
And we're gonna take our time. And if this means all of the stuff that Didi said at the start doesn't get talked about, then it means nothing gets talked about. If you guys can't get stuff off your chests, I think you'll admit, hey, it's okay, because this needs to be discussed. Like I said, I think I found the dumbest post on Instagram. Now, admittedly, us Yinzers, if you post something about Pittsburgh, we are going to watch it and we are probably going to have an opinion on it. So part of me is biased. Yes, I love this city. And yes, if you talk down on this city, I'm probably going to open up a can of something about it verbally, not physically, verbally. So I saw this post for many, many reasons, thought it was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. The first thing that I decided to do, though, was I was like, obviously, like, Miami is a lot more showy, right? And you do hear all the time about the money that's in Miami and the money that's in Florida. And I was like, let me just first, before I open my mouth, I wonder if there's a way that you can, like, look into where all the rich people live. And so I did. And I found this list that listed by state the amount of people with a net worth of $1 million or more, how many live there? Okay. You can actually look up this stuff because we have a thing called a census. Okay. They collect information about people. Miami is number 3 in the country in terms of people with a net worth of $1 million or more. Pennsylvania is number 6. It's 3 spots away from Miami. Okay?
Wait. The state?
The state of Pennsylvania, yes.
But Miami is a city.
Okay, sorry. Florida is 3rd. Pennsylvania is 6th.
Got it.
Yeah,
I
said that wrong.
Got it. I was like,
Good clarification.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, got
Good
it.
clarification.
We're back. Sorry.
So the state of Florida has the 3rd most millionaires. The state of Pennsylvania has the 6th most. Okay? So we're talking about 3 spots away. This dude moved from one state to the other because there weren't enough Lambos. And he felt like he couldn't be inspired to make enough money. I have a neighbor up the hill who has a Lamborghini.
Oh,
Sitting in his garage.
up a hill.
But guess what? The guy barely drives it because do you know where we live? Do you know where we live? Do you know the topography or the climate of Pittsburgh? A Lamborghini is probably the stupidest car you could own if you live in Pittsburgh. And that does not mean you're not successful. That does not mean you do not have the ability to earn and build a business to be able to afford a car like that. There's just potholes everywhere. There's mountains you need to climb. If you've ever been to Pittsburgh, you've probably encountered a road at one point where like 2 lanes have to go underneath a bridge for a train and then it becomes 1 lane. And then what do? Like, there's snow, there's ice, there's rain half the days of the year. To buy and own a Lamborghini in Pittsburgh would be one of the dumbest financial decisions you could make. So the millionaires that live here, they don't own those cars. They own 4-wheel drive vehicles. Almost every household in this city has a 4-wheel drive vehicle because you need it. That is not a reflection on the earning potential of living in Pittsburgh. This is a healthcare hub. It's a technology hub. There are quite literally thousands of millionaires, maybe even hundreds of thousands of millionaires that live in the metro area of Pittsburgh. I can't believe how stupid that post is. And really, guys, before I let you have the floor, it's yet another example of, this dude's obviously young, right? He's in his 20s. I don't know how old he is. It's yet another example of that we've lived on social media. We've lived on the internet for so long, and we've spent so many years, decades now, basically just consuming what other people have. And we've conflated that to believe that the things you have indicate the success you have. And I gotta be honest with you, boys, that's not reality. And in fact, most of the people who are millionaires or better are pretty smart with their money. And that's how they became millionaires. So if they live in a city like Pittsburgh, they don't buy a Lamborghini because they're smart with their money, because they have a lot of it, because that's how they got all of it. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask to see that post. It just showed up one day, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. So that's what I got for you. And I look forward to the next 45 minutes of your thoughts.
Dude, I saw this video and I thought it was because I get fed a lot of like fake motivation videos because I find them to be hilarious because I find motivation videos to be the most annoying videos.
Fair.
So when I get the parody ones, I'm like, amazing, right? And they always have music in the background. It's incredible. And a lot of the time it is somebody sitting in a Lamborghini that they rented. And so when you sent this, I was like, I got to look at his feed. I think Chris might be overreacting to like a funny video that he got fed because they're like, because in his algorithm it is Pittsburgh rage bait. So I imagine like he gets fed anything that someone says negatively about Pittsburgh. So I get it.
Fair.
And because the algorithm just goes crazy for that. But then I went to his profile and I was like, oh my God, this isn't fake at all. This is a real person. This isn't a stand-up comedian. This isn't a guy just making content. This is somebody who actually believes what he's saying. And I just was like, wow. And I watching it the second time was like, wow, man, this guy thinks people are going to be running through walls for him for this video. And maybe there is a subset of people who are. I have no idea. But I'm like, this guy really was like, I got one today, boys. I'm spitting. I got this. Like I like watching it the second time after realizing it wasn't fake was just like it was something. This guy's something. He's just something. God bless him. He's something.
He's something, all right. It feels like Miami's got enough people that they don't need somebody promoting moving to Miami. I imagine people in Miami are like, shut up, please. There's too many people down here already. Right? And Miami's a big, like, let's just show me how big your dick is club, where it's like, yeah, that's why you're all driving Lamborghinis, because one guy did it and everybody else has to do it to be like, it's showy. To your point exactly, Chris, it's showy. Like in a lot of other cities, like Pittsburgh, like nobody cares. Nobody cares. It doesn't matter. The thing that bothered me the most, maybe the most, second most, he's on the side of the road, pulled over in his Lamborghini, like, and he has his four-way flashers on, and they're clicking in the background the whole time. This is a poorly produced video, just generally. In terms of speaking and just generally the video, that's all I was hearing was the clicking at the first time around. I'm like, what are you doing? You couldn't find a parking lot? Like, you had to be like, oh, if I had to be on the road, and then you can see other Lamborghinis. But then it's like, I'm just hearing clicking the whole time. So that bothered me. That bothered me too. But good. We don't want you here. Please leave if that's how you think. So send him all to Miami. Little dick.
Yeah. See, I love talking about this stuff with you guys because we're all able to dig into reasons this video sucks that we didn't even think of.
Yep.
Yeah, he must have had a thought that in his head he was
Gotta
like,
pull
this
over.
is so important that I have
Right
to
now.
stop driving my car.
Right now.
I'm
Pull
in a
over, put on the
Lamborghini.
flashers.
How did I get this Lamborghini? Pull the car over. We got to record.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. So I'm like, my two biggest interests in terms of social media content based on what I do is like fitness and entrepreneurship. And so this one, those two topics combined together where like I often see people in their Lamborghinis because they think, because they're normally like business coaches and they're like, well, the other business coaches want Lamborghinis and I'm going to teach them how to get there. And it's like, we don't. I just want to make a good living, do what I want to do, and provide for my family. I don't want a Lamborghini. So I see this stuff all the time. Normally, people aren't talking as directly about their Lamborghini. They normally have it, like Didi said, they'll like rent it, and then it'll just be in the background. And I think they think that we're like, oh, they're providing value, and they must have done this so much because look at that Lamborghini in the back. Like they must be really successful. Like we're all smarter than that now, right? Like I feel like the average social media internet consumer has to be smarter than that now to understand that, like, to understand what they're doing.
Hopefully.
Like, I find it funny when anyone posts their like the car that they drive or the house that they own on the internet now because like I don't know, like there are literal people who are just out there like not that I'm afraid of this, but it is weird because like people can like geotag your videos and your photos and like they can find you based on like literally a tree in the background. There's like literal hackers that is their business that they can literally look at where you are from just a picture and be like, "Oh yeah, I know exactly where he's at."
Yep.
And I'm like, and if you had that much money to be driving around a Lamborghini, because yes, you have to have lots of money. Like you're not just a person, you're not just a millionaire, you're a multimillionaire if you own a Lamborghini, right? So that means you have a lot of money that somebody could take or somebody could. Why would you do that? Like Kim Kardashian got robbed, I think like 10 or so years ago, like and held at like gunpoint and kidnapped and whatnot. Hasn't posted a place that she has been since. And I'm like, why would you do that? You're not Kim Kardashian. No one's going to care to find you, sir. Like, except for your family in Pittsburgh. No one's going to care. So, yeah, when I see people post things, I'm just like, do you know? Like, you're just letting the whole world know what you have. And, like, maybe nothing happens to you and maybe it's fine because, you know, but I'm not a person that's going to be like, yep, guys, hey, I'm a target. Come rob me.
Yeah.
Like, no. Like, that happened to Carson Beck. Like, him and his girlfriend had were they Lamborghinis? There were some expensive
I think
car.
they were, right?
I think they might have been Lamborghinis in Miami outside of their house with the keys in it. And they just got somebody took them.
You know
I'm
what?
like, yeah, because
Also,
you
what
were
do
a
you
target.
do?
You're like, please, guys, come take my cars. Please.
That's interesting, you know, because what I've really thought over the years of seeing all these people with Lamborghinis is I'm like, you know, every time I see somebody with a Lamborghini, I see them ended up getting robbed. So that's why I don't have a Lamborghini. How about that? Let's tie another stupid association together. Yeah, well, that's why I don't have one.
I lock up our Ford that sits in the driveway, one of the safest neighborhoods in Western Pennsylvania. Carson Beck. Come on,
Dude. What I will say in defense of Lamborghinis here, because Lamborghini wants to give us a sponsorship, we're not hating on Lamborghinis. We're hating on
I'm
the
sure
guy.
they're first on the list.
If you want to send all three of us the Lamborghini Urus, please do, because it's amazing. Like I was behind that car, and it had a personalized license plate. It said like Laker. Lakers spelled, but they couldn't get Lakers, so there was like LAKER1S, and I was like, if you can't get it, just don't do it. Okay. like just don't do it. But anyways, I was like, I've never seen that car. And I looked it up. It's like, the car's amazing. So send us all three Lamborghini Uruses and we're all good. Lamborghini. We don't hate you. We hate this guy. Just to let you know.
Dan, could you imagine like, you know how the roads connect with the driveways in this city?
Yeah.
The
Couldn't pull out of the driveway.
The amount of people who have like minivans in scratch the bottom of the, but like with a Lambo.
My gosh.
You wouldn't be able to go up a hill.
No. Can't make it
Go
up
to
Road.
Go to Green Tree and drive around.
Oh, good luck going up Crane Ave on that son of a bitch. Tell you that right now.
No, like
just need one off the ground a little bit.
Yeah, get it with a lift.
Well, no, the Urus is like the midsize, is the compact SUV they have. But regardless of that, when you're talking about that, like LA is so hilly. When I see people with those cars, I'm like, you must just stay in this area. Because if you go to get across the city, if you're not going to go on the 405, right? Or not going to go on the highway or whatever, like you have to go up hills and down hills and up hills and windy roads and all of this. And when I see people with those cars, I'm like, how are you doing this? Unless you live just in Beverly Hills and you don't leave it. Or you just live in West Hollywood and you don't leave it. Like, because if you have to do any kind of crosstown driving, which most people do at some point, you can't have that car. You can't go up a hill doing with that car. What are you doing? Yep. Like, yeah. So your point about the potholes and all that, I would just be stressed out driving that car.
Couldn't drive it anywhere. Forget it.
Nowhere. Well, Dan, get it off your chest.
Certainly. Sharks, I bring to you an idea today
Oh, God.
that is long overdue.
Dun,
Right.
Are we? How's the song
I
go?
forget how the song goes now.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, good.
We have a systemic issue around fashion, and programs like the Brunch Breakdown podcast have been at the forefront of trying to solve for the fashion issues of today for a long time now. Give them a listen. Great podcast. Well, Sharks, I bring to you an idea today, which I think you will all be fighting to invest in that helps solve that problem. Okay? Just imagine this. It's an app on your phone where you take photos of your entire wardrobe, everything you have, tops, bottoms, and you plug in where you're going and say, give me an idea of what I should wear tonight. What should I be wearing to this place today? And it gives you like, boom, 3 options based on the wardrobe that you have. Oh, this is dirty. This shirt's dirty. Swipe it out. Give me something else. And it's telling you what you should wear. It's tapping into Yelp. It's tapping into Open Table. It's tapping into Facebook photos, Google Images, and it's telling you what people should be wearing to the place you're going. Okay? And it's giving you suggestions based on your wardrobe. Listen, we're all in this to make a little bit of money. Maybe there's a 4th option that's like, or you can go pick this up at Macy's right now for $52, and there's a brand new outfit for you that also works here. Maybe, just so again, another way for us to make a little bit of money along the way. And maybe there's a different version of this app. Maybe you don't want to do that, right? Maybe you pick out an outfit. You've got confidence in yourself. You take a photo of yourself. Here's where I'm going. Is this acceptable? Yes or no? Simple as that, right? It's a good egg, bad egg. It's Willy Wonka. You're going down the garbage chute because you're dressed like garbage. No, you're going to a nice place. Put on some pants, okay? Put on a collar, okay? And it's just this first line of defense. Let's call it the dressing room. That's the name of the app, the dressing room. Just like you would at any store, you go and you try stuff on in the dressing room. That's what this app is. I think we do some beta testing with some men first, right, to test the success rate, because that's where the big problem lies, is with men and how they dress. So this is going to save us from future, sweatpants at a restaurant, jerseys at the
sweatpants at a restaurant,
jerseys while going to the theater, and frankly, Crocs anywhere. I love that we're talking about the Tampa airport today, because I think this fits in perfectly from this. They'd be happy to sponsor it. So, gentlemen, are you ready to invest? Let's do this, Sharks. Let's fix the fashion issues of today with the dressing room.
Dude, it's funny you said the dressing room, because as I was listening to it, I was like, it's a shame Match.com has been taken.
Right. That would be very easy.
Shout out. Yeah. So these apps exist.
Oh, come on.
These apps exist, but you put a wrinkle in it that I find to be fascinating. It's connected to restaurants and where you're going.
Yeah.
So, like, if these places, like, I don't know if they would have to, I guess they wouldn't have to hire somebody. I guess it could be like, easy to just like generate something that tells you, yes, approved. You can wear this outfit. But I think that is the cool part, because I really do think that steakhouses of America would really like for somebody who's not sure what to wear, or not sure if they're too overdressed or underdressed or whatever. Or maybe you're just out of town and you're just like, this is how I dress here. Like, hey, like you're in Miami and you're like, hey, right, I don't know what I should wear. Like, no, you need to wear all white.
Rent a Lambo.
Yeah, you're
Right.
like, you need to wear
Right.
all white,
Yeah.
and you need to at least have a Lamborghini keychain. So you need to, you need to have this. So I like the idea of that, of just like having all your stuff that's in your closet in an app. You type in the place you're going, and then it generates an outfit for you.
Yeah.
Or you take a picture of yourself. Oh, I just got this new fit. Can I wear it? And they're like, wear that fit tomorrow. Wear this tonight. I like that. I like that it's connected to where you're going. I enjoy that.
That's what it's all about. You
Yeah.
know, we gotta fix this. We're off the path here. You know, based on where you're going, what the appropriate dress is. That's how we solve this.
Could there also be like a way to filter it where, and I'm thinking this for selfish reasons, you could like
Oh boy.
search like you want to go to dinner, search by things you want to wear. Like I don't want to have to get
Oh.
dressed up.
Money. That's
Okay.
Like
There you
I
go.
want
Here's what I'm going to wear. Where can I go?
right. I have Old Navy joggers and like a zip up on.
It's like Applebee's is great for you tonight.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're eating good in the neighborhood tonight, my
Right.
friend.
Right. It says I think there's capability.
The mall
for
food
that,
court
too.
is always open.
Yeah, the answer is just always Chick-fil-A. Just Sbarro.
You're like, yeah, here's what I want to wear tonight. There's a discount code for Uber Eats right now. You can just stay home, stay in your comfies, and just code Brunch Breakdown, get you 20% off your first order from Wingstop at home,
Yeah.
and enjoy your evening.
But maybe more realistically, it's like I want to go to a steakhouse, but I don't want to have to get like uber nicely dressed for it.
yes.
Yeah, so it's like Outback. It's fine. Like, there's your steakhouse.
But but the thing is, there are more casually dressed steakhouses.
Yeah.
I understand that, but also I do like what Chris said too. I like the reverse because especially when you go somewhere that you don't know where you go somewhere out of town, like even if you go somewhere out of the country or something like that, and you're like, I'm not accustomed to like what it is because living here, dress codes are not even really a thing. Like you can wear, if you look put together, even if you look ridiculous, if you look put together, like you planned this outfit, you're in. Like that's just how it is. But other cities, not so much.
Yeah.
Like you can't, walk around dressed like Justin Bieber and you're like, where is he going?
What is
he doing?
I was just picturing that. I was like, Justin Bieber wears cargo pants with like 12 pockets. That they're gonna let people like that show up anywhere.
Yeah, and like it's just looking like you planned your outfit. That's LA's dress code is like you can't just be like, oh, he doesn't look like he's put together. No, he or she planned that. Like that's their fit. They worked on that. It was intentional. That's the thing. You got to move with intent in LA and you're fine.
There you go.
But in other places, you're like, oh, wait, can I wear sweatpants to this place? Or can I wear joggers to this place? Can I do this? You need to know sometimes what's going on. So
maybe you're already out. Maybe you're already dressed.
Like it.
And you're
That's
like,
true.
I don't know where I can go. Take a picture. Take a picture of the group.
Oh,
They're like,
group.
listen.
Group.
Based on the
Four you could get into this steakhouse, but one of you can't.
The group.
Thanks for asking, Dan. Based on your one scrub friend, you're only going to be
right.
You can either attend this restaurant or take him shopping first, and then you can go to these places.
Dude, group mode is how you start your Shark Tank pitch. Group mode is how you start it.
That's how you start.
Like you take a picture of the sharks and you're like, I don't know, Mark, if you would be able to get in. And then you work back from there. Because group mode just changed the game. Because there are a lot of situations where you're with a group, especially like in your 20s, and you got one person who is just not feeling it.
Yeah.
You're like, where can we go?
Yep.
Oh, man.
There we go. Unless there's investors line up. We got it.
Please.
TM.
All right. I want to get this off my chest. I imagine we will talk about this further in another date. I'm surprised we weren't talking about it today, but there was a college football meeting at the White House, which don't know if you know this, but we're like bombing other countries and stuff like that. And we're at the White House talking about college football.
But where else do you see long bombs on the gridiron, DD?
He's got a round of applause from DD on that one. We like that.
That was good, Chris. That was good.
I'm going to a college football meeting at the White House. What can I wear?
Can I wear my jersey?
Filter, it's wartime. Does that check what I should wear? Are there colors acceptable?
Filter. Yeah, there's a filter for like time, and it's like tense. Times are tense.
Yeah. Intensity is high. What should I wear?
God, that's incredible. That's incredible. Wow, I think we really came across something, guys. I like when we work an idea out and it just gets there. We got it. We figured this out. And they had I think there were like 50 people there, including like Nick Saban, other college football people, former Heisman Trophy winner from like 40 years ago, Charlie Ward, and like Adam Silver and people from other leagues that were there. Missing though, athletes, student athletes who were born in the 2000s. None of them were there. And then and if anyone looks up anything about this whole thing, nothing happened, right? It was basically like a bigger game day desk where everyone said what they think should fix college football, right? Or what should change and whatever. And then at the end of it, it came down to the president saying, I'm going to put out an executive order within a week or so that's not going to pass. This is true. That's not going to pass because I want everything to go back to the way it was. I thought scholarships were great. I want it all to go back. And then they all left. And that was an afternoon at the White House.
Good meeting.
When nothing else is going on. And I'm like, what? What are we doing? I'm like, I love college football. You guys love college football. It's not that important, guys.
No.
It's not that important. And I just couldn't believe that time was wasted for something that's not going to change. Because I got to tell you, I really think all these like tech billionaires and whatnot enjoy spending billions of dollars to make Texas Tech relevant.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know where we're going here, guys, but I don't think it's going to go where you want it to go. And I'm like, this is dumb. This is dumb. This is dumb. Don't waste taxpayer dollars on college football meetings at the White House.
It's already bad enough what other people in other countries probably think of us. And then when something like this gets out, they're like, aren't you guys in a war right now? You got other things going on maybe you want to take care of? Maybe? No? Still cool? Still have the meeting? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Too many people in the room, too. Too many people in the room.
Dude.
When has anything ever gotten done with that many people? Can we all agree? No!
Dude, other than Jimmy D's at midnight? Dude, other than Jimmy D's at midnight, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's a good point. Yeah. Small group. Groupthink. Just try that out. Try that out. Just small groups. Maybe at another time. But glad we got our best people on the job to not get it done.
No, the government's not going to help. They're just not going to help. But college football, there's no governing body. Like people are like, well, they can't believe the NCAA isn't doing anything. It's like, well, that's not, they're in charge of they're not even, let me rephrase that. They're not in charge.
No,
they are an oversight committee, but like every league in college football does things differently. Like, don't you think it's weird when you watch college football on Saturday? Like if there's a review of a call, like sometimes the refs will initiate it. Sometimes it'll get initiated from a booth. Sometimes they will review something. Sometimes they won't review something. Sometimes the clock stops. Sometimes like every league has its own rules and every league's trying to make as much money as it can for itself. So how are you ever going to get all these schools to say that they want to do the same thing when they all play on different playing fields? Like, it's never going to happen. I really think the only thing at this point that would get the government to step in and help is if like the major programs break away from the schools, which could very well happen. And then you see that negatively impact the higher education industry where like kids aren't wanting to go to these schools anymore. And then like the schools start losing money and they start losing funding and all this type of stuff. And then you have like a collapse of an entire industry. And it's like, well, maybe we should have done something about it. Like, I don't think they're going to help. So these meetings are nice to like act like you're concerned, but what is Adam Silver going to do about it?
Dude,
he's going to be like, have you guys considered an in-season tournament? Have you tried that? Have you tried that idea? It's great. Did you paint when you can paint the field different colors? It's fun. It's fun for TV.
Like, have you thought about more jerseys?
That drives me
jersey
nuts.
for every round of
NBA commercials where it's previewing a game. I'm like, I don't know who that was because that's a jersey I've never seen before in a different team color. What are we doing?
Yeah, I did
Kawhi get traded again? Like, oh no, wait, that's just a yellow
that's the
LA jersey.
Clippers' 6th jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have all names. They're like they have like the city jersey, they have like the industry jersey, they have this. I'm like, guys, please calm down. Like, please. Like, yeah, but yeah, and the reason they met though, Chris, is interesting. You mentioned that about higher education. That was the reason for them to meet, I guess, but then didn't talk about that at all. So that was like the excuse for them to meet, was under the disguise of like higher education falling down because of college football. And I'm like, higher education has its own issues, and I don't think any of it has to do with college football. None of it.
No, yeah, I mean, most of it, no. The enrollment at some institutions, and I would argue if you took like the 10 to 15 blue bloods, people call them blue bloods, their enrollment is in a large way tied to football in part. And there's lots of stories out there where it's like a football program takes football seriously, has tons of success, and in alignment with that, applications and enrollments go up and the university makes more money. So like it could happen, but like there's so many problems too that like we have the sport of football was a fall sport. But like none of the calendar for the sport aligns with the fall calendar at the institution. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just, and so there's like players who can go left and right and transfer whenever they want to, but then it's like, well, but they like, you need to be in school by a certain point. So like, how does this even work? Which is probably why there's 30-year-old tight ends playing. I don't know. It's stupid. It's not gonna get. It's just gonna be baseball forever in terms of how the sport's managed.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, can't wait for the NCAA tournament where there are players that are like 26 and 27 years old on certain teams, and I am like USC had a dude quit the team the other day, 26.
He went and sat in the stands.
He went and sat in the stands.
Antonio Brown went and sat in the stands in the middle of the game.
26. 26 26 years old. I can't wait for all those great stories in a couple weeks for March Madness.
Yes.
Maybe he just wants to leave because there's not enough Lambos there. He's not inspired to work hard enough. So
he didn't get his Lambo NIL deal. He's like, I'm out of here. I can't do this. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's got to go to
definitely Lamborghini brunch this week, guys. All right, let's get into brews. Chris, what you sipping on?
I had a Pivo Bevo last night, which is a Czech Pilsner.
Hey!
Yeah, because you know what? I thought to myself, I said on the Brunch Breakdown, I had this revelation that like cryo IPAs really mess with my sleep. So I went with the Pilsner, and I had a delightful beer experience, a little like late afternoon brew. While the thunderstorm came in, boys, it felt like summer yesterday. It was great.
Heck yeah.
And then had a nice night of sleep.
There you go. Didi.
I was sipping on nothing this week. If you can hear by my voice, my voice sucked last week, then got better. Then I had this huge thing to do where I talked for like 4 days straight, and now I have no voice. So shouts to tea, and shouts to medicine balls from Starbucks, and which is the honey citrus mint tea, and that's what I was drinking all this week. I'll be back with some beer next week, but this week, no beer for your boy.
Didi, don't forget your longest running gig, okay? You can't lose your voice for your longest running gig, which is
that's true.
This podcast.
The Brunch Breakdown.
Yeah,
I know. Trust me. My wife let me know last week. She was like, "Why are you doing the podcast? You can't talk." She's like, "I was like, I need it."
Excuse me.
She's just upset about the Diet Coke.
She is. I was gonna say she's just really mad about the Diet Coke thing.
Wait,
you know. I also had a Czech Pilsner.
Oh,
like that. How do you like that? How do you like that? Yeah.
2 peas in a pod.
Yeah, that's why I was very thrilled with your choice. And guess what it's called? It's from the good people and friends at Cinderlands Beer Company. One of the best around these parts. I'll say that much. And this Czech Pilsner was called Check Them Buns.
I thought it was going to be something like Yarmir Yager or Yuri Slager related.
Yeah.
Some like 90s hockey.
That'd have been great. That'd have been great. It's a collab they did with a great restaurant in these neck of the woods as well. But I had to be like up there and seriously order check them buns. I'll take a check them buns, please. That was great. That was great. But it was really good. It was not just typical lager, right? It was a little, certainly malty, but then there was like a slight hoppiness and a slight floral note that kind of rounded out a little bit, made it a little less sweet. And I like a malty beer, but this was just like, ooh, we're in a different zip code here. We're in a different atmosphere here. So shout out to the Czechs. Shout out to Check Them Buns from Cinderlands.
This is a great
to the Czechs.
This is a great can. Great can.
Yeah.
This is a great can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's well done.
I love good can art. I love good can art. I feel like people are being lazy with the can art these days. I feel like the more popular it gets, or maybe the more they produce it, maybe it's just more expensive, maybe it just costs or something. I don't know. It's better. But I feel like beers that used to have really good can art, then they started like producing them at a bigger scale, and then the can art just like changed, and it makes me sad.
It's true.
So
It's true.
I love when I see good can art.
Yeah. Shout out to that.
Shout out. Well, that is Brews Day. Let's get into the main menu, boys. Let's get this the Burger Wars started here. Let's get this McDonald's video going on. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the McDonald's CEO taking a bite of what is the new burger, the Big Arch.
Yeah. TM.
And he tries this thing out. Let's check out this video that's gone viral.
Chris K here with, you've heard about it, here it is, the Big Arch. This is something that we have tested already. It's in Portugal, Germany, Canada. I love this product. It is so good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So here we go. First, holy cow. God, that is a big burger. We've got a very unique kind of sesame poppy sort of bun on it. We've got 2 quarter-pound patties, a delicious Big Arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. So, there's so much going on with this. First of all, let's try to get this thing, I don't even know how to attack it. Got so much to it. Oh, there's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth. That is so good. That's a big bite for a Big Arch. It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger, but it also is unlike anything else on our menu.
He's like, cut him off. That's a no for me, dog. I'm sorry.
The McDonald's CEO took the smallest bite
Ever.
of this burger. He took a bite like when I tell my kids to try something new. And they literally like just take a piece off of whatever the breading is. And they're like, I tried it. I don't like it. That's what this guy did in this video. And it has been made fun of by every fast food chain in the country. Wendy's guy made a video. Like, I've seen everyone, even down to the people who make Melissa and Doug toy food.
Oh, geez.
They made a video
wow.
making fun of the bite that he took. Like, everyone has made a video of this, and deservedly so. Because I'm pretty sure that was the first time he's ever had McDonald's.
Guys, yeah, McDonald's for the first time in history is just going to start to plummet and fail. I think this is the beginning of the end of McDonald's if this guy's actually leading the company. Like, I couldn't take him seriously if I was in a meeting with him. Like, even before the bite, I'm just like, I love this product. This is it's really look at the crispy onions on here. Is this the first time you're seeing this? Obviously not. Like, I can't take this guy seriously, but I'm less concerned about him. McDonald's marketing, clear house. Get them out, fire them all. Your social media director, this is not like, an unintentional viral. This is an unintentional viral video for the wrong reason. Not like, let's have him take a small bite and then like see if the internet no. They were like, you have one take at this. We can't edit it. You can't take a big bite because no one wants to watch you chew for 30 seconds. So please take a small bite so you can chew, swallow, and talk. No, that's not how the internet works. What are we doing? Why didn't anybody be like, Chris, we need another take? That bite was way too small. What are you doing? Like, act normal a little bit. So fire the social media director for McDonald's. This was poor directing on your part. Poor directing, and you only have yourself to blame for the burger wars that ensued ever since.
It's kind of like, when like your sports team loses and then you see people commenting nasty things on social media, and every once in a while people are like, remember, the social media team does not coach the team.
Yeah, right.
Well, in this case, the social media team was coaching the team.
Yes.
And it didn't go very well. I do think, though, McDonald's is going to be fine. Okay, they're going to be fine. I think what could happen here, and maybe it already is happening, is that because he took such a small bite, and then you saw like the CEOs at the other fast food companies taking big bites of their burgers, I bet you there's going to be a lot of people who go in, order this, and then record themselves taking like an actual bite of it, and then it's just going to like a wee bit of viral marketing. It's going to grow from there. The thing that bugged me the most about this is the fact that he said, like, made it out like it was some massive burger. That's not even the biggest burger they sell.
No.
No, right.
It's not a big
It
burger.
looks like a Burger King burger. You're like,
Yeah,
oh, you finally stepped up to Burger King size?
Like, it doesn't look like that big, and it's like it doesn't look like that big in his hands either.
No.
So that's the
how do
funny
I
part.
attack this
He's
thing?
just like, how do I attach this thing that I'm like literally? This is like you can't even see the burger. My hands are covering it. And the part that bothered me the most was he says, and it's got a sort of sesame seed bun, and I was like, is this your first day? That's the reason why I'm like, he's never had McDonald's before, because he literally says it's got a sort of sesame seed bun.
Yeah.
Like, he'd never seen such a thing. What's this? And then
He's
also
leading the biggest food franchise in the world.
And also, I'm 99% sure he's reading off a teleprompter, because I was like checking his eye line, and like that's something that I look at a lot.
Yeah.
And especially with videos that are supposed to be like, organic. And I'm looking and I'm like, I'm 99% sure he's reading off a teleprompter, especially at the beginning of the video. And I'm like, dude, guys.
I also don't like that it looks like he's sitting in a room with the decor of like a Days Inn. Like, I don't like.
Yeah, and there's like a sign behind him that's like Tom Petty Avenue or something like that. Like, I'm like, where are you?
But that's like, hey, there was an opportunity here to like create a vibe in this room, and they just hung one sign.
One sign. You're gonna sit in this round table over here. We're gonna hang one sign behind you so it doesn't look like a blank wall. So it doesn't look like you're in a jail cell. And then he's also, what bothers me? He's drinking what looks to be a Sprite. It's clear, it's bubbly, so I'm gonna assume it's a Sprite. There's no ice in that cup, and that bothers me. That bothers me. Because are you having fountain? I'm sure you're having McDonald's fountain Sprite. It doesn't come out real cold. There's a reason there's ice in the middle. No ice in this cup. That bothers me. Unless they did try like 8 takes at this, and they're like, we have to get rid of the ice. It's melting, and it's going to be noticeable on the video when we have to cut this thing over the course of an hour. But that bothered me too. Also, like, gosh, somebody dress this man. My goodness.
The app.
The app.
The dressing room.
I'm doing a viral marketing video for McDonald's. What should I?
Yeah, maybe he was super dressed up, and then he's like, I'm going to McDonald's. And it was like, take off the coat. Just like, take off the coat.
Boy. Amazing. Let the burger wars ensue.
Oh, God. All right. Tampa Airport, guys. They put out a statement that said this: we've seen enough. We've had enough. It's time to ban pajamas at Tampa International Airport after successfully banning Crocs and giving everyone the amazing opportunity to experience the world's first Croc-free airport. It's time to take on an even larger crisis: pajamas at the airport in the middle of the day. We know this decision could be disruptive to someone in your life. It's time to have a difficult conversation with them. You can do this. We and Phoebe believe in you. The madness stops today. The movement starts now. Help Tampa International Airport become the first Croc-free and pajama-free airport. Do your part. Say no to pajamas at TPA. This is great marketing, by the way.
It's incredible. It's incredible. This is top tier. And I'll tell you what, next vacation destination, I'm going to Tampa. I'll fly through Tampa just to fly through it. We're going out to where we go. We're going out to LA. We're flying through Tampa. We're taking the long route because we are going to tell this airport, show this airport how much we agree with this policy. It is groundbreaking. It's amazing. They're going to be the first in-app sponsor of the dressing room. This is literally what this is made for. I'm going to the Tampa airport. Is this acceptable? No. You won't be allowed in. It's a rule. No Crocs, no PJs. So I couldn't be any more on board with this. This is fantastic. It's fantastic.
I fly through Tampa airport all the time because
I know. This is the reason why I was very excited to talk to you about this, because you go to Tampa.
Yeah, Katie's parents live there half the year, and we always go and visit. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but it was like a couple years ago. I sent you a picture because they had a plaque at the Tampa airport that said, like, voted best bathrooms at an airport.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was like, who votes on this? Like,
how do we get on this committee?
I really think Tampa Airport just makes up whatever the hell they want. I don't know that anything is real there, but like they're just going with it. And they got us talking about it. So kudos to their marketing. Maybe their marketing team and McDonald's should have a mastermind.
Yeah, maybe they should get together at the White House, and talk about ways to fix problems. That's what they need to do. But hey, if the Crocs thing was successful, which, I mean, we're taking their word for it, but if that's worked, then this is a major step. This is a major step forward for mankind if they can ban PJs. Now, they were kind of like, listen, PJs in the middle of the day is a little ridiculous. You're here early in the morning, maybe we'll let it slide. But, you got a 6 a.m. flight, maybe we'll let it slide. But if you're here, middle afternoon, put some pants on, people. That's all we got to ask. This is I want Tampa Airport to sponsor this podcast. I want their ads to be running during breaks here. This is 2 peas in a pod.
Pajamas for adults really is kind of crazy, though, if you think about it. Because, like, why are you flying, right? You're probably going somewhere for something. So you're going to show up there in pajamas? Like, I get it. Okay, you have a 5 a.m. flight. You roll out of bed and get to the airport. But then, like, by the time your flight lands where you're going, then you're in pajamas.
You look like an idiot.
Yeah, what are you doing? Or, like, a late night flight, you were probably just doing something where you were, and then you're going to show up in the airport in pajamas? Like, it's all crazy. Now, kids, it's like, as a parent, it's just easy to keep them in pajamas, right? They're comfortable. Whatever. Do your thing.
Oh.
But for adults,
Best thing about the
it's
comment
crazy.
section of this video.
Oh, what about my kids? Wow.
And they're like, no exceptions. And the Tampa Bay airport is just brutal to everybody who asks about kids.
I love that. That's just the
all
reply.
All caps, no exceptions. All caps, I have one here. What about kids? All caps, not our problem.
Guys, if Tampa Airport is hiring in their marketing department, I am jumping ship. I want on board. I want to be in this team. This is the A team right here. Love that.
I
love
find this to be hilarious. But Chris, you now have to count the Crocs and pajamas, because aren't you going there soon? Or are you going somewhere else?
No, we're going to Orlando this time.
Oh, damn. Because I want you to count the Crocs. I want you to be like,
yeah, we need boots on the ground, not Crocs on the ground.
I need you to just be on it.
Take pictures of it.
When we leave Pittsburgh, I could go to the gate where like the next Tampa flight is coming and just see if there's anybody like, hey guys, just so you know, like they're not gonna let you in if you don't go buy a new pair of shoes right now.
If I was on their marketing team, I'd be going around taking pictures of people dressed inappropriately. And if anybody's like, you can't take pictures, yes, I can. You're in our space. Okay, just like when you show up to a game, you wave your right on your ticket. You're flying out of here. You wave your right. I can take a picture of you, make you look like an idiot on the internet.
Yeah, you're on camera anyway. Everything's recorded.
You know who runs this government? Okay, take it up with them,
dude. And with pajamas, though, with adults, last thing here, I don't trust any adult who wears pajamas.
To bed,
don't. Like
just
anywhere,
anytime.
Like, literally. And when I say pajamas, I mean like an actual like matching shirt and matching pants,
Oh.
pajamas
Oh.
to bed.
Like a
Like
PJ
anyone
set,
who
like a
wears
set.
actual pajamas to
I
bed,
gotcha.
I don't
That
trust
is
you.
kind of weird. Yeah, good point. Like
'Cause, like,
we'll get
yeah.
them for like holidays just for like a fun picture, but like I'm not going to bed in flannel pants and a matching shirt all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't trust you. If
Uh-uh.
you do, I do not trust you. If you actually wear pajamas, like to bed,
Like a set, yeah. Mm-mm.
don't trust you.
No.
Like, I wear boxers and a t-shirt to bed.
Yeah.
I've done it since I was probably 12.
Yeah. I'm going to bed. What should I wear? What about this matching set? No. No, you may not. You may not go to bed.
God. All right. Snacks?
Question mark? He asks.
Snacks?
Snacks, he asks.
Snacks?
Let's hold it. That's an evergreen topic. And
That is an evergreen topic. Let's
That's
do
true.
it. Let's
We can
get
always
into
talk
music. Big week for music. Dan, what are you listening to?
It was a big week for music, and for one person in particular. And listen, 6, 7, 8 years ago, you would have told me I'd be saying this, promoting this on the Brunch Breakdown, and be like, "You're an idiot. No, you pajama wearing idiot. No way." I talk about that and promote that individual. Here we are, and I'm a stand now for Harry Styles, man. The album is out. Kiss all the time, disco occasionally. Repeat. Strong contender, album of the year. I'm going to put multiple Harry Styles on a playlist this week. I'm going to start you off with Season 2 Weight Loss. I don't understand half the time why he has songs named what they are, but it's fantastic. It's memorable. Harry Styles, welcome back.
Dan, that is why we were friends. I have that song written down too, because
Hey.
that's the first song on the album that I wanted to listen to over and over again. But
Yes.
but yeah, I like the album. I don't love it. I like it. I don't. It's fine. I don't love it. I like it. Like, there's a song called "Paint by Numbers" that makes me feel like I'm in a paint by numbers class watching paint dry. So that's the only thing about that. Like, I was like, this. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it. But anyways, yeah, Season 2 Weight Loss is great. So, G Flip, friend of the family, and
Yeah.
Beaches put out a song called "Let's Go" because they're lesbians,
Well.
so it's "Let's Go." Good job, guys. And the song jams. I love the song so much. So if you like G Flip, you like Beaches, you're gonna love this song. So check it out. Let's go.
all right, this first one I kind of hate myself for it, but
Hey.
let's just go with it. Have you heard that Hell Yeah Brother song that's on like every social media post right now?
Yeah,
I have not.
unfortunately, yeah.
I
It's-
have not. What is
I
this?
can't. Some dude, I think his name is pronounced Jairus Johnson. I can't get it out of my head. So we're gonna put it on the playlist this week. It's and I think the reason I'm like oddly fond of it is because I've seen like a lot of parenting memes that are using that. Like, a lot of people have used the song in social media posts to be very funny, and so I think that's like why I'm kind of fond of it. It also feels like it's right up the alley of wrestling, Dan.
It is, which is why, I mean, hell yeah, brother. That is. It's from wrestling. And I say hell yeah, brother all the time. To be honest with you. I say it at work. Say it when I'm out and about.
Well, now
So, like,
you
that's
just
why
gotta-
when I heard this, I was like, ooh.
Now you just got to add a melody to it. Hell yeah, brother.
Sounds like a song Pat McAfee would have written as well. Because if
don't
you
do that.
have you heard Dookie?
It's awful. I hate that
It's
song.
awesome.
I hate that song.
Put it on the playlist.
Oh my god, no. That's such a stupid song.
I just listened to the chorus of "Hell Yeah, Brother," and I'm like, this isn't for me. I hope you guys are all enjoying it. Shouts to Jairus Johnson and all who love him.
There you
That
go.
is-
Yeah, it's a rough one. More Harry. Why not? Ready, steady, go. Another one off the album that I enjoy.
Dude,
Can't believe I'm doing this. What am I doing?
I just saw, this is like kind of related. I just saw a clip back when One Direction was like splitting up and the guys were going solo. I saw a clip of somebody informing Kevin Hart and T.I. at the same time that it was happening and the reactions they had. Dude, it was so funny to watch that back. They were just like, what? You can't be seen. Like, and here we are, Harry. just bringing the heat, apparently.
He
if
knew,
you ask,
yeah.
Or if you ask Dee Dee, not worth your time.
I didn't say it wasn't worth. The whole album is not worth your time, but there are songs on there that are jamming, and I so much so that I looked up the guy. I looked up the guy who made the drums on the album because I was like, the drums on this are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right. And I looked up some dude named Tom Skinner, and I was like, oh, I wonder who he's done music with other than that. Nobody. So I don't know who found this guy named Tom, but his drums are incredible, and everyone needs to hire Tom Skinner to do their drums on their album because Jesus Christ, did they sound great. Dude, it's funny. The One Direction thing. I remember being on air at Radio Disney hosting the morning show Wednesday and left One Direction, and that was one of the greatest mornings of my life. It was amazing. Amazing. Listening to people who are now probably in their mid-20s, maybe 30, like calling the station crying. And then us flipping the topic into what do we think Zayn's going to do now? And we were like, I think he's going to go work at Starbucks. It was one of the best mornings ever. Anyways, putting on the playlist, my guy El Mean didn't put out his album yet. I'm waiting for the album, but he did put out a new song called All I Could Say, and I am very, 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 I love it, and I'm very excited for the rest of this album to come out. So El Mean, All I Can Say.
All right, my second one is Mike Posner put out a song called I Went Back to Ibiza, where it's like,
oh no,
I know, I'm afraid to listen to it.
Why?
He
I'm
took
afraid.
that song and basically just reframed it to where his life is now.
Yeah.
And from the looks of your faces, I feel like you guys
I'm
aren't
scared.
a big fan of Mike Posner's life changes, but
No, it's not that.
I found his story to be inspiring.
It's not.
The dude got sober, climbed Mount Everest. He lost his dad. He got bit by a rattlesnake and almost died. And he's like married and trying to have a family. And so he rewrote the song. I know you guys are like, what an idiot.
Yeah.
It's not that. I like Mike Posner a lot. Mike Posner, big part of the blog era that no one ever really talks about. Like, he's a huge part of blog era hip hop, and I love Mike Posner. I just find I went back to Ibiza. I just find, like, I've seen him because I follow him on social media, and I've been seeing him promo this, and I'm like, this seems really corny, Mike. Seems really corny, Mike. But I haven't listened to the song. Maybe I'll like it.
I took a chill in Ibiza. Maybe that's like that. You just took a chill. Didn't take a pill. You just took a chill. We just checked it out.
Yes. And, because his whole marketing pitch for this song is like, I was so depressed at the time, blah, blah, blah. I was in a dark place. And I'm like, yeah, but the best music comes from dark places.
Yeah,
so
you can
like that doesn't like, that's not a thing. It's not a selling point for me to be like, oh no, but this song is this because I'm happy now. I'm like, when people get happy, that doesn't really mean they make great music. Like Taylor Swift's really happy. Not really loving the new album.
Right. You can afford a Lambo because of that song. Okay.
All
right. Like everybody else.
You made me think something that I've been thinking I've been thinking a lot about this the last few weeks, that like, it's weird to me when there are girls who are really into like traditional emo music, because I thought all the girls that liked emo music just listened to Taylor Swift. And so then when I meet like a female who's like really into the Blue Fall Out Boy album, I'm like, how did you get here? Like, I don't know. It's like, isn't that supposed to be like dudes singing about being unhappy for dude problems? But then like girls are into, I thought that Taylor Swift was their version of that. Anyway, that's a rabbit hole we could go down some other
Another
day,
episode.
I suppose.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Stick a pin in that.
Daniel. Last one for me. Pop. Harry Styles.
Oh my God.
Oh.
3. The trio. Those are the best 3. Those are the best 3 on the album.
Disagree.
Harry Styles showed up on Alt Nation this weekend, and I was like, what's going on? I was like, some people are not going to be happy with this, but I'm fine with it.
If you want a song to wake you up in the morning, La Russell, Wake Shit Up. That's the jam. La Russell, Little John, Wake Shit Up. It's awesome. Check it out.
Wow.
There you go. You use that to wake up my kids. My last one, guys, I'm proud of this one. New artist, new discovery. The artist's name is Boy in Blue Stripes. This dude is actually from Pittsburgh, and he
Hey.
has 101 followers on Spotify. So this is like
Nice.
I think this
Here we
is
go.
my
Ooh.
biggest get in early stock for music that I've ever had on the podcast. He has a song called "She Loved Me to Pieces," and what I mean, I think this is like one of those solo dudes who like does every piece of the song and creates pop punk music himself. And this song, "She Loved Me to Pieces," is really good. Like, really, you're gonna feel like it's like inspired by all of the right pieces to the puzzle. Blink, Sum 41, Newfound. Like, you're gonna feel a Simple Plan. You're gonna feel all of that in this song. But I want to learn more about this dude. He's from Pittsburgh, and I saw somebody else recommend it who's not from here, just randomly, and very, very good. So, Boy in Blue Stripes.
I like it.
Awesome. Oh, dude, I forgot to put a song on the playlist that I have to put on the playlist. I'm gonna put on the playlist. My friend Lauren is in a band called Thanks Baby, and they played their first big festival this weekend in Phoenix, and they have the song called Body Talk that I absolutely love. They have newer songs too, but Body Talk is the song I'm putting on the playlist. You talk about getting in early. Thanks, baby. THXBBY. So Dan, you'll love the spelling.
Oh, I'm a
And,
fan already.
So already a fan. They've got a girl lead singer, so this is up Dan's alley. But thanks, baby.
All right.
Body Talk. Shouts to them playing their big festival this weekend. So yeah, putting that on the playlist too.
Love it.
Bonus
Love it.
music on the
I
playlist.
love it. Yeah.
Here we go. Well, that is the sounds of Brunch. Tell Siri, tell Alexa to play what we're listening to by saying, "Yo, play the sounds of Brunch." Boys, any final thoughts today
Do
on
you
the
think
show?
the app could suggest what to wear based on the car you drive?
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. Like if
So
you're parking lot
say-
pimping somewhere.
Say I'm, driving my standard Ford Explorer around Pittsburgh, but then maybe I try to switch it up and do a Lambo in Miami. Well, then how does my wardrobe need to change? Does it?
Has to. Has to.
It has to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like going from Orlando airport to Tampa airport. You better be ready to change a little change of clothes.
Yeah,
It'll
because you don't
change
want people to
clothes.
think that you stole the car. You know what I'm saying?
That's
There you
fair.
go. There you go. We're getting the greatest minds together. Changing the
Dude.
world with dressing room.
Yeah. Dressing room brunch.
TM.
It's the Brunch Breakdown. We're out.